Hi, I'm your host, G.I. Jada, and you are now tuned in to Successful Saturdays. Hey, welcome back, everyone. We are back on the set here at Harmony J Studios. I just want to start off giving my boy Jimmy a shout out. And I'm super excited about our guest of today. We've got the amazing Waylon Leon Henry.
All right. Yeah, that's true. That's me.
Waylon Leon Henry.
Yep.
No, I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, text me, your full name, how you want it displayed. And he texts the full name.
That's what I read. You said, Waylon, you said, hey, send me the full name, like you said, and what you want to be displayed. So I said, okay, so she want the Leon. She gonna get the Leon. Right.
How are you today?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, most definitely. Me too. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. Like I feel energetic. I just feel so good, and I feel successful Saturdays. You guys check that out.
Yeah, that's what we're all about up here, baby. So, welcome. So, okay, we're gonna back it up because you and Jimmy, y'all got to talking before y'all know each other?
No, shout out to Jimmy though. We here. I'm here right now on this show, on her show, and I'm excited.
So before we get into that part of like where you're from and everything, we're gonna do a little icebreaker. Well, I guess I'm gonna do a little icebreaker because y'all know it is Successful Saturdays. We gotta take the shot, the liquor of the day. We got some Cavassier, baby. Okay, so pass me the Cavassier. And since we are about wellness and living
healthy, wellness and living healthy, WLH.
It's very. This is like I'm contradicting our topic of the day, and that's why I'm not gonna force you to take one.
No, it's cool. It has some benefits, right?
Okay.
It can be toxic, but it has some benefits, especially when it comes to cardiovascular.
Okay. I'm going to improve my cardiovascular right now. I'm going to take this shot while you tell people how we met.
Okay, so me and G.I. Jada, we met through a guy named, one of my friends out of Boston on the East Coast named Joshua.
Our great friend, Josh.
And Joshua spoke so highly of her because him and her are friends and business partners and things of that nature. And he always was like, hey, man, you need to meet G.I. Jada. She do this whole hosting thing and interviews. And man, she's getting ready to blow up, like for real.
Not blow up.
No, for real.
No, Josh, that's one thing I love about Josh. He always speaks so highly of everyone. He's constantly connecting me with so many great people that, I always hit it off with them and we get business done. That's what he's all about. Some of y'all may know Josh. He used to own Intrepid Media, which I just recently found out he sold his company. So yeah, congratulations to him. That's good. That's something good. I actually want to bring him on here to talk about because he still does that, but he owns pizza in Arcola now. He bought a franchise, a pizza shop. And he made that decision to go ahead and sell his business. So I'm super excited about everything he has going on. But back to you. Tell the people about your brand. Introduce it one more time.
So my brand is Wellness and Living Healthy. That's the name of my brand, and that's what we do. We try to give our clients wellness. We try to teach our clients how to live and how to live healthy. And
so has this always been something that you're about? Or did you have to make a lifestyle change to get into this?
That's some great questions. So I have always been about living. Like we all been about living, right?
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
And I've been about health and being healthy because I was an athlete.
Okay.
And being that you are an athlete too,
yes.
G.I. Jada, I'm sure you got to do a lot of things with the Army or whatever.
Of course.
Right.
And even before that, just growing up, how me and my boy Jeff were talking about.
Exactly. So. So I was an athlete. I am an athlete. So I always lived healthy, right? So wellness came a point when I found out what the word was when I was in college. And
what college did you go to?
Texas Southern University.
Shout your college out.
Hey, yeah, Texas Southern University, HBCU. Like I am biased. I love HBCUs. No shade to them other colleges, but they really serve a genuine purpose. Like you're not a number. You're gonna be, oh, Waylon, Well, you better get together, Waylon. I know you. I know your family.
Right. It's like that auntie. You got the aunties around you.
Yeah. So it's all good. Like, but so back on Wellness Living Healthy.
Yeah.
It's not only personal training. You getting the whole 360 degrees with us. Yeah.
Because that also includes like your nutrition, mental health. Like,
come on.
Yeah. Say
coaching. You're gonna get accountability.
I think that's the biggest
accountability.
You're
gonna get stress relief, and whatever I can't do, I will have somebody else do. Cause we all about plug and play. One thing about me, I'm a connector, so I'm gonna try to connect two people and make some gold and some diamonds out of something. So if you need a massage, I have somebody finessing bodies. Shout out to my girl on the north side.
Oh, it's a girl. It's a woman owned.
Yeah.
Because look, I was just saying, no offense to the fellas, but we need some more ladies up here. I need more of my ladies. I need y'all to come represent.
I got another lady who do massages.
Bring her up here.
Just talk.
Okay.
Results. She does massages. She's from the north side as well. We all Houstonians. We all Texans, and we all American. You know what I mean? We all American. I like that.
We're all human.
We all human. So I try to plug and play. But I like to do it organically. Like, I used to have dreadlocks. I love your dreadlocks.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to my girl, Kiray. It's about time I get a retwist.
And I heard recently that your hospital is your kitchen.
What you mean?
What you eat is what you're going to produce, right? So you take care of yourself and you heal yourself in your kitchen. Yeah.
I'm not a big
accountability,
cook, but yes,
accountability all play in now. So
it does.
How you eating that? And listen, I'm not.
That's part of the reason why
perfect.
I made the decision to go vegetarian.
Okay.
I've been a vegetarian.
Tell me about that.
So in early 2022, I started juicing, and it's something that I wanted to do to heal a skin condition of mine. My friend I started like just only juicing celery. I was drinking celery juice every day. Like, it was nasty, but I would just chug it, take a shot, do whatever I got to do to get that in every day. And my skin really cleared up. I was like, literally, people would like compliment my skin
testimony
all the time. So,
for sure.
But before that, I always like tried to I would fast. I would cut back on things. Like if I just felt like I was getting too out of control with my eating habits, I'd clean it up, do cleanses, do all type of stuff, and I slowly worked my way up to I just don't want to even eat certain things anymore. And it started, slow, cutting out pork, cutting out red meat, to the point where I just got to a little bit of seafood here and there, but mostly all plant-based things.
No, that's good.
And juice.
That's good. Now, you better than me, and that's good. Like I say, hey.
I'm not better than anybody.
Listen, on this journey.
Because you probably work out way more than me.
Hey, I probably do and I probably don't. But here's the thing. Wherever my business, we started ground zero. So I want the people. So tell
us about that. Like, what year was it when you decided, like, okay, I want to make this into a business? Because this is a business. You generate revenue off of it. And
so
I'm sure
the backstory behind Wellness Living Healthy is my mom telling me on her deathbed, and because personal training, although I do that as well, it's what my friends say. Being an entrepreneur is ghetto.
I remember we did talk about this on the phone.
It's tough. It's tough out here. What they say is hard out here for a pimp.
It'd be some ghetto stuff going on here up in here.
So I was kind of discouraged a little bit, and she on her dying bed, she say, Waylon, whatever you do, don't stop promoting health. So listen, this is how I am, Jada. I don't care if y'all come shop with me with health. Shop with somebody. Value your health. Your health, because life, man, is serious.
It's serious. It's short. It's seriously short.
And it's stressful.
Crazy. It's crazy stressful. Yeah. It's a lot on our physical, our mental, our spiritual, our emotional.
When you work out and you get these toxins out your body,
oh man,
you feel a lot better.
Feel so good. You know what I recently started doing?
What's that?
Pilates.
Oh, I want to get into that.
On the machine. Okay. At Solid Core. Shout out Solid Core.
Okay, yeah. So
maybe you can sponsor your girl?
What's the benefits you've been getting from it?
So what I like about Solid Core is everything is about time time under tension
Yeah,
under
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
Am I
yeah,
saying it
yeah,
backwards?
yeah. No, you
Tension
saying it
under
right.
time. Like it's slow.
'Cause you do it slow.
It's all just body weight
But it's,
for one.
you feel it.
And resistance.
Right.
You like on the warm up, I'm drenched in sweat. Already at muscle failure, but that's what they accomplished to reach in there.
Right.
Is the muscle failure, but slow. Everything is like 4 counts in, 4
Right.
counts out.
Right.
And
Good.
I just know that my next ACFT that I take with the military, I'm about to beast it. Because I probably can plank for about 4 minutes now.
Come on now. Come on. Them
We do
four,
a lot
four,
of
four.
plank,
Yeah.
oblique crunches, and all type of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that Pilates, we do that at Wellness Living Health as well, because we do that time under tension.
Time
for
under
sure.
tension.
Yeah, no,
I mess with it.
Seriously, I like that.
and it's like it's really like a therapy for me. I started it at like a very crucial time. Some crazy stuff came up that just was a lot on me. That if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be in the great mental space. Like when I'm in there, I have no choice but to focus on what I'm doing.
You
like,
saying what we doing.
and when I'm sweating, I feel like I'm literally sweating out all the negativity,
Right.
all the things that I just feel
Right.
like I cannot handle. Like,
Come on now.
so yeah, I love it.
Hey, that's what we all about.
Like it take like the pain, because it is
Right.
a little painful.
Right.
And I'm focusing on that. It takes away from a lot of things that are going on.
Most definitely. Yeah, so we started in 2016. My mom died, right? And we've been going steady and constant ever since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from 2016 to now, what? Let's start with some obstacles
Okay.
you've had to face.
Okay.
Whether that be from a business perspective.
I got
You
you.
get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
when it comes to just starting, like if someone would say, hey, I want to start a wellness company, what are some obstacles that you've,
If they want to start
Thanks.
one, if you guys want to start
or just any business in general, like,
a business, you have to understand that it's going to be ups and downs, and it's going to be hard times. It's going to be money that you have to spend out your pocket to get it off the ground.
do you feel like you struggled with that? Like getting your business off the ground, getting your name out there?
No, I didn't necessarily struggle with getting my business off the ground because in my mind, my business is already, it's already formulated, it's already built, right? And so you got to have that vision. You got to know
Your
that,
end goal? You already knew
Yeah.
what your end goal was?
yeah, and I'm not even there yet.
And what is it? What would you say your end goal?
My end goal is to have a Wellness Living Healthy sign in Jamaica, a Wellness Living Healthy sign, a storefront in Trinidad, all my little islands, my Wellness Living Healthy on the East Coast,
Shout out to DMV. I'm from Virginia.
Virginia for sure, definitely Virginia, New York, on the West Coast, Oakland, so the confidence and just seeing, you got to see, it's the difference between vision and sight. See, sight, you can see now. Vision,
It's like a make-believe thing that you have to have like faith in. It's almost like a
you can use
like a
that word.
religion, almost like
Most
believing
definitely
in God.
spiritual. Yeah, it's spiritual. and we tend to tell kids to not have a make believe friend, but we kind of short stopping them. But kids are very more intelligent than
Yeah, their imagination is
their
crazy. 'Cause I have a
imagination.
3-year-old.
You gotta have imagination.
And he has an imagination. He be putting on whole
that's cool.
productions with his little toys.
And that's cool. Why we want to stop ourselves? Why we want to stop ourselves from dreaming? So, I mean, once you have that dream, you know that you got to just keep working for it.
Did you ever struggle with like people not believing in your vision?
Oh, most
who,
definitely.
like
Most definitely.
you thought they would off the bat?
Most definitely.
Maybe family,
I
friends.
see. I had this ex. That's why she an ex.
She asked for a reason.
She was an ex because she didn't see it. She didn't see it. When I used to say, man, I'm finna pull up to the park. I'm gonna pull out my stereo. I'm gonna pull out these jump ropes, and I'm gonna just train people at the park. That ain't gonna work.
So that was your tactic. Sorry, not to cut you off. So
No,
you
go
would
ahead.
like show up at the park
Yeah.
with the speaker
Right.
stuff to make it look like I'm a trainer.
Yeah.
People will probably be looking at you like, oh, he looked like he know what he doing.
Right.
Or you would see people that look like they didn't know what they was doing.
Either or. Either or. I
that's
mean, my whole thing
interesting. I like
was
that.
I want to help people.
Right.
I want to help people, and I want to bring people to come and have a fitness experience.
But she told you that wasn't gonna work.
She was like, "Ah, man, that ain't gonna work." Like I'm like, well, I'm charging $5 to train for an hour.
Like, right.
And so, you know, she hated on me, but the vision was still locked in place.
Yeah, you
The
wasn't
vision,
like budging on that.
Man, I mean, it hurt, but I had to even dive in deeper with my vision.
I would say that's probably your one of your obstacles you had to overcome. Or was that easy for you? Was that like as soon as she didn't see the vision, you cut her off?
I'm more like, if you put me to the test, you
like a challenge. You like to prove people wrong.
I'm
that's how I
gonna
am.
show you. I'm gonna show you that I can tell you, right? And so years later, she seen me with clients, and she seen me with merch, and all she can do is she did the big gulp. You know, the big gulp. Like, oh, okay, but you know, shout out to you.
Yeah,
you know who you is.
Let's move on, because I'm not gonna play with you. You know who you is, girl.
Yeah, you know who you is. It's all good.
So,
you know.
On the flip side, what would you say is your most proud accomplishment?
Oh, girl, come on. My most proud accomplishment is my wife.
See?
My wife. And my children. Yeah. But for as business, my clients, I'm proud of them because they really get goals met. And man, one lady from Oakland, shout out to Cam, she showed me like, Waylon. Oh yeah. She said, Waylon, I lost 100 pounds. My BMI has jumped down 10 points.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in my right zone. And she a traveling nurse, and she just went to Bermuda or something like that?
Bermuda?
Yeah, Bermuda.
The Bermuda Triangle? I thought people disappeared if they went over there.
Well, I guess her weight did. Shout out to Carol, baby.
Shout out to her, yes.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Traveling nurse, we love to hear it. So what are some things you plan to accomplish in the future? You aim to accomplish in the future?
Man, I really want people to know that we need to stand up against health diseases like cancer, strokes,
because if
heart disease.
you don't mind me asking,
Go ahead.
do you tell people what kind of cancer? Your mom had
My
cancer,
mom had
right?
liver cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, and he never smoked, never drank. So we don't know how this stuff get in our bodies, but I always challenge you guys to, man, just get out and like G.I. Jada said, sweat it out. I guarantee you're going to feel better. Sweat them toxins out.
Yeah, I feel like it's all about being proactive versus being reactive. Because you could be in the most healthiest shape and, you know.
Right. But then you gotta fall in love with plants. You gotta mess with sea moss. You gotta mess with algae. I'm giving y'all the game.
I gotta go over to Sunshines and get my sea moss.
Or you can go over to Superfood Village with Mr. Lou.
Okay.
And I can tap you into that for sure. Yeah.
I love trying new things.
Oh yeah, moringa. All this gonna flush out them toxins and it's gonna alkaline your body. Right?
Yeah, give us some free game on that.
Yeah.
What's a
Sip
little
on
mixture we should be mixing up? Because I'm a big juicer. But I've been sticking to just my green juices.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I want to
heard you
get
say
more
celery.
exotic.
Yeah. I heard you celery.
Yeah, the most recent juice I just did: celery, green apple, green pear, cucumber, ginger, lime. Literally all things spinach, all things green.
No, that's cool. Well, let's start here. Let's start with ashwagandha. Let's start with
I have ashwagandha capsules.
getting your cortisols out from affecting your hormones. That's your stress hormone, right? Your cortisol, when it's high, you know, you tend to pick up weight or whatever. Whenever your hormones out of balance, whatever do to your body, you know. Some people lose weight, some people gain weight, or whatever. When you lower that cortisol with ashwagandha, and you know it's not marijuana, so you're not getting any THC in your bloodstream, but it will calm you down.
It will.
You'll have a better day.
Yeah, because I usually take it like before I come do something like this, actually.
Right.
Or just, I've been incorporating it as well as other things like probiotics and
oh no, most definitely for your gut. Yeah. And then you want to do moringa. Moringa, you know, again, it helps with alkaline your body, and also it's just a great protein powder. It's a green protein.
Well, then
powder.
I need to do that because you know I'm a vegetarian, so I always look for ways to supplement my protein.
Do that.
What's it?
Moringa.
Got
and
it.
I can tie you into that. And it's another one, burdock root. Burdock root. And not black mom, I'm sorry. What you call it?
You probably got so many.
Don't
you hate when people put you on the spot?
I'm talking about black mamba like Kobe Bryant. Shout out to Kobe.
Hey, R.I.P. a legend.
R.I.P. man, for sure. Yeah.
But y'all be writing this stuff down, and we'll get it from you. So, I gotta ask this because it is Successful Saturday, so I have to ask you, what does success mean to you?
Great question. Success means to me changing our community. Changing our community.
I love that answer.
Not putting money in our pocket, but changing our community.
There's nothing wrong with putting money in your pocket.
Oh no, we love money.
Let's circulate the money through the community.
Through the community, right? Changing our community.
Specifically the black community, minority community.
Changing our community, changing our mindsets, like change where we eat, change where we shop, changing how we talk to each other. And one of the reasons we talk to each other so aggressively because we don't know how true peace feels. Right, and when you work out, when you really getting someone to hold you accountable to it, you're gonna find out how to really have peace, time, and attention.
Okay, yeah. I love that analogy. Yeah. And it's so sad. Some people, they go their whole life, they never really reach like peace. Like, do you feel like you've already reached that in your life?
I'm working on it. I mean, I got peace in my life, but I want more.
Oh, of course.
I want more. So it's a journey. It's really a fitness journey. Like, I am better today because of my decision to commit to fitness yesterday. It all makes sense.
Which, by the way, I got one too, guys.
Most definitely had to bring you one for sure. Yep.
I love when people bring me stuff. You already know. I love free merch, and I'm gonna put it on the show. So bring it up here.
Yeah, cool. Let me help you out. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and open this thing up.
Yeah, fish out the brown.
Yellow, one of my favorite colors. So you see it. It got the wellness and living healthy
the logo
on there. You know what? That's very, very similar to the Successful Saturdays logo, which
is
crazy
because
this is our first time meeting in person.
Right.
We had the group text introduction with our boy Josh, and then we had the phone call.
Right.
And
so I'm
just glad you're here.
I know your color's green.
Mine is green. This right here is my whole jam right there.
You see that color right there in the middle? That emerald green? That's the ribbon for liver cancer.
Okay.
Yeah. So
very meaningful.
All this symbolism.
Right. That's how I pick my colors.
Already.
And the way my G.I. Jada logo is, the two circles, everything about balance.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So I love that. I am better today because of decisions to commit to fitness yesterday. Yeah. You got me motivated to, when I get home, go get on the treadmill for at least 20 minutes.
That's the success. Because your commitment to fitness, your commitment to peace, just making a choice and commit to it.
So what's like your fitness routine? Let's focus a little bit on that. Give us some gems on that for those who have watched.
I love to go into the gym and we're gonna do some legs. We're doing some legs, some squats, deadlifts. I love deadlifts, right? But we also gonna get on that treadmill. We're gonna get on that treadmill and we don't necessarily have to run on it. We're gonna.
You know what I like to do when I'm not running on it? I like to put it at full incline and just walk on it.
You took it out my mouth, right? We're not trying to do nothing that's gonna make you be like, nah, I don't want to come back.
Yeah.
I want you to be like, man, this is something we're gonna gradually over time and do, and that's where the commitment come from.
Right.
And we're not trying to burn out. We're trying to keep this thing going.
And I think that's what some misconceptions, like people get into the gym and think they gotta. Or they get in after being out for a little bit thinking they're going to be right back where they were. And it's like, no, you kind of lost that. You got to work your way
right. And you're going to get there. Yeah, you're going to get there. But then even when you get there, you still got to pace yourself and find a routine that works for you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So what's like some advice, encouraging words that you would give to someone?
Stay focused. Hang around positive people. Love yourself.
What about the people that want to be, specifically my people that want to be entrepreneurs, that want to be business owners?
Man,
what would you tell them?
Set your vision. Set your vision and set it to a commitment that I'm committed to doing this. I'm committed to doing this. I'm committed to growing this business, and I'm gonna make it happen, not just for me, but for everybody, because we're trying to change the narrative. We're trying to change our community. We're trying to make it for the best. That's my advice. That's all I got.
That's great advice. I mean, you've been giving advice this whole time. You've been dropping gems. Is there anything else you would say maybe that I didn't ask you that we didn't get to touch on? Like anything else you want to put out there? What you got going on right now currently? Like what are some of your...
I'm a school teacher right now. Shout out to Cashmere High School on the north side.
Okay, I didn't even know. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I don't think you did. I'm a school teacher. Shout out to my 8th graders, my 12th graders.
Sorry, school teachers, like...
It's not easy.
Y'all need a pay raise. Because I've been seeing these videos. Parents, y'all need to really talk to y'all's kids. It's just...
So... yeah, I mean, hey man, we trying to change the community.
But that's
parents
what it starts
get involved.
with the youth. Like that's really, I definitely have some programs and some things that now that I'm marking some things off my list, working on what do I want to do next, opportunities I want to offer, definitely involves the youth. So
most definitely,
we're gonna have to collab and do some things.
You can come out to my school and talk to my kids.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Yeah. We only got maybe 2 more weeks left, so we can put you on there and we can have you come and encourage and motivate them.
Yeah, we can do a lot of things. I've got Successful Saturdays. I've got a nonprofit. Shout out to my Revived Soul Sisters. The military. I can bring Army stuff up there.
Yeah, most definitely. So I teach a military readiness class.
Okay.
Yeah, career readiness and college readiness.
Was you in the military?
No.
Okay,
my friend Junquise, thank you for serving. Yeah.
Shout out Junquise. What, he's serving in the Army?
Yeah, he was in the Army. Junquise Johnson, he in Vegas now.
I know that's I know that's right. But yeah, I really enjoyed this interview. I feel like we have we are gonna have a part 2 because there was some things that you had a really good idea. You said you wanted to show us some stuff, like
most definitely.
We can get in front of the green screen. I don't got my workout clothes today. But we can follow up with the part 2 for
most
sure.
Definitely. And I thank you for having me on your show for sure. For sure. Man, it was just like I said, a lot of energy pumping right now with me, and it was great, man.
Yeah, this was great.
Most definitely.
Tell them one more time what your name is, where they can find you, how they get in contact with you.
Wellness and Living Healthy is the brand, it's the logo, it's the lifestyle. You can call me at 504-509-2700. I'm from Houston, but I have a 504 number because I'm paying homage to the ones who raised me during the time the 90s is coming through. Shout out to Master P, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want to follow my Instagram page, _wellness living healthy _
Period. Well, look, hey, that's all I got for the people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all know how we come in every week on the Successful Saturdays, bringing different topics. Once a month, doing the networking day party. So
you committed. You committed.
I love this.
You better today because you committed yesterday.
I committed yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, and I'm gonna keep committing. I'm gonna keep showing up because I really love doing this, despite anything I have going on.
Come on.
Literally, since I started this in 2020, this is. I always say, other than being a mom, and being in the military, because I have been in 6 years. This is the 3rd most consistent thing I've ever been at, and things are just happening for me.
And that's Wellness Living Healthy right there.
If you want to come to other cities with me, we're going to be in other cities. Because I said it on my boy Scoop show, but in July I'm going to North Carolina. I'm going to do a networking event at the Crew in Charlotte. Shout out to Crew. That's where I started with my networking day parties. They've been supporting me ever since I did that. I'm on my 2nd year of doing that. I'll have them up there. Steve, Greg, Thomas Smoke, Hank, Dennis, all of them. So
BET, tap in with it. ESPN, tap in with it.
Everybody. Oprah Ellen.
Hey man, come check out my girl.
I want to be on national TV. I will be on national TV. Okay? So don't sleep.
Melanie Lawson from Houston.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week right here on Successful Saturdays.
Yes, sir.